Okay, hi everyone, welcome back, and in this video we are going to check out Ondo's price chart. And if you remember in the previous update, I believe we were right in here and I said as long as we are not seeing a move down in Ondo, in order to especially take this low about, let's say, like 82.5 cents, we can be optimistic and say maybe this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 wave up and then correction down, which is a bit of a bullish setup, suggesting we're going to get some more big moves on the upside. And I also said if you want to be bullish with a bit more confidence, well, you're probably better off waiting just a little bit more and see Ondo taking the height of our B leg about 91.5 cents, because at that point it's actually going to be confirmed that we are having in this phase down an ABC zigzag, generally some sort of a correction and not an impulse. So what happened? First things first, in this move down, as you can see, we definitely didn't take this low, an optimistic sign. Second, we got a move up, and in this move we took this high. So right in here, Ondo kind of did confirm the bullish scenario, indicating our move up is going to continue. Now, the shape of our move up in here, from my point of view at least, is very fascinating. Why is that? Because just in this phase, as you can see, we constantly have overlapping of the waves. However, I kind of want to refuse to believe that this is a correction structure on the upside. No, I do think this is an impulse, but in the interest of not getting your hopes up that much, in today's update about Ondo, I'm just going to talk about the most pessimistic scenario between all the bullish possibilities. Now, let's just zoom in more. Okay, and by the way, I want to, in today's update, ignore this small overlapping of the waves between this move and also this one, because I want to say maybe in Ondo we are having, if I just take this one, okay, starting from here, a wave 1, correction for 2, huge and a strong move up into wave 3, correction for 4, and this can be another move on the upside into wave 5. And before that, what is happening? This is a key. I believe we are actually having a series of 1-2s. You see, this can be 5 wave up, very clear one, I would say, into a wave 1, correction for wave 2. This white 5 wave up that we are having at the moment is probably going to be into wave 3, and then we're going to have correction for 4, and at least another move up into wave 5. And even at that point, maybe our move up is not going to be over, because on a higher degree, well, okay, we are once more having another 1 and a 2, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 into wave 3, correction for 4, another move on the upside into wave 5. So you see, earlier I said I want to talk to you about the most pessimistic scenario between all the bullish ones, and even this thing suggests in Ondo we are probably going to, in the short term, get some more moves on the upside. Now let's go on 5-minute chart and see what is happening in this specific move right in here. And I think we can all agree that this is a beautiful 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 wave up, and right now it seems like that we want to have a correction structure down. I would say probably an A, B, C, either in form of a flat or possibly a zigzag structure. And what you want to see in the next couple of hours is just a very small move up in order to take the height of our B leg, because at that point we are going to say, you know what, this is a correction down, and we can expect our move up from here to continue in Ondo, who knows, possibly for another like 5 to 10% just for the next couple of hours. So in the short term, you need to pay attention to this beautiful bullish setup and look for our confirmation. Also, I think we can consider this move on the downside from here to about this point as an ABC zigzag, or maybe, yes, I think we can say also maybe this is like a WXY in form of a double zigzag. Again, the point is we are having generally some sort of a correction, indicating in Ondo more likely than not our move up is not over yet. So for the next 2 or 3 days, I think we can kind of safely assume that our move up is going to continue in order to complete the subwaves for a series of wave 3s, and then correction for 4, another move on the upside into wave 5. And then what really happens after this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is over is very important for us. Are we going to have like a very strong move down in order to take all these lows, or maybe we're gonna have like a correction structure and then one more move on the upside? Depending on which scenario is going to happen, the message is going to be way different. For example, if we get a corrective movement, another move up, at that point, we are going to be able to say with a lot of confidence, you know what, this is 1, this is 2, big 5 wave up into wave 3, correction for 4, another move up into wave 5, suggesting basically the final low in ONDO is already in. On the other hand, if we get from maybe like a bit higher, a very strong move down without a whole lot of overlapping of the waves, in order to especially take this low about 80 cents, okay, at that point we're gonna say, you know what, this was just a simple ABC zigzag, or maybe like a WXY. I'm gonna say this is actually an ABC zigzag at that point, generally some sort of a correction, which means, well, our move down from here is going to continue in order to take the lowest low down here about 67.5 cents, and maybe we are going to go a bit lower than that. Generally, at this point, we're going to say that in ONDO, the bottom is not in yet. But for now, since we're not having that move down, I think we shouldn't really be talking about that kind of possibilities. Let's be optimistic, and in the short term, let's see some more moves on the upside, and we will make new updates in about a couple of days and see where we go from there. And I hope I explained everything well and you understood what is going on in ONDO. And until the next update, I hope you have a wonderful time. Goodbye.